Well, the Rapid City Rush begin their 2-week, 6-game road trip tonight against the Oilers here in Tulsa, Oklahoma at the BOK Center at 7:05 Central, 6:05 Mountain tonight. Scott Burt alongside Rush head coach and GM. Well, the first 2 games in Wichita, not what you wanted. You played well enough to win. You were the better team in those 2 games, but not where it counted. You get the win in a big way on Sunday. You lead for pretty much the entire 60 minutes. Overall look at that Sunday game first.
Yeah, I agree. I thought our guys came to play. Obviously, you want to win the first 2 games. You want to win the first game of the series. And we didn't do that, but guys did play well enough. We watched some film, and the guys came ready for Sunday, and they played a full 60-minute.
Is there a change you made going into any of those games that impacted play?
Not really. I think guys understand where we are. We just, we capitalize. Wichita's an opportunistic team. You give them any kind of chance, they're going to put it in the back of the net, and that's what they did, right? So we gave them an opportunity, and they capitalized. And then on Sunday, we just went out and played hard. We, like you said, we led most of the game and finished off strong. So we got that first goal and kind of rolled from there.
How much different is the feeling when you're chasing the score of the first 2 games, then you come out Sunday, it's 2-0 4 minutes into the game?
Yeah, you do exhaust some energy, obviously, when you're chasing. You don't want to play catch-up hockey. And you want to feel good about your game, right? We felt good about our game, just didn't get the outcome. And then Sunday we got off to a quick start, and guys rolled after that.
You put the line of Gore, Wagner, and Bennett back together after Trevor Janicki was called up on Saturday, and they had 11 points in 2 games. What does that line do well when Janicki's not there, but Gore places in a really good spot?
Yeah, either or, right? You can place Janny when he's here, or Gorzy. And Gorzy was playing really well too with Smeds and Gags, right? So we moved him up. Obviously, it's kind of a kick in the when you lose Janny after he's playing so well for us, and he's got to get called up. But that's the name of the game and the nature of the game, right? So Gorzy stepped in and had a heck of a game, and he's been playing really well this last month. He's been one of our better players.
You get Connor Murphy back as well. He flew in yesterday. His last game was a 40-save shutout versus Iowa. When he's here along with Rads and Torch and Prop, it's a pretty deep group of goaltenders.
Yeah, we got 4 right now, obviously. But he's on a contract with Calgary. Obviously, he signed his NHL deal with Calgary, and when he gets sent down, they want him to play, right? So, we didn't, or I didn't know he was coming down to really the last minute. So we had to bring in Torch. We didn't know how long he was going to be gone for, or what goes on with the Wranglers and what goes on with the Flames, right? So when he comes down, he's excited. He's got a good attitude, and he wants to play, and that's all we could ask.
When he had that game on Saturday against Iowa for the sweep, he was as good as I've seen him this year. How has he progressed as this year's gone along?
Yeah, even when he went up, obviously he has the opportunity to work with their goalie coach, and that's one thing is they have a paid goalie coach on staff with the NHL team as well, the American Hockey League team. Here we don't get that. But we do. At times, scouts will come down. Danny Bottacio's out here working with their goalies when he can get time off his regular job. But when they go up, Murph went up. Obviously, had an opportunity to work with Scapper up there. So he's got, like I said, he's got a good attitude. He's coming off a really good start with us last time. Practice when he was up there. So hopefully we see him bring that same A game again tonight.
All right, Jonathan Yancez, released on Monday by 12 Riviere. You signed him on Tuesday. He's in the building today. What's the skinny on Yancez?
Well, you know what? He's a proven goal scorer. You go back to his junior days. He had 50 his last year. Went to U Sport. He excelled in U Sport. And then he went to Greenville. He's the first player within all 3 organizations that has played for all 3. But, in Greenville, they had some guys get sent down from L.A. Since they're with the LA Kings organization, and he kind of got weeded out that way. And then in Tois, it was they brought some guys in, and again, they have contracted players. He wants an opportunity. He's going to get a really good opportunity here. Peter Dricos knows him a little bit. We've watched film on him. He's really excited to be here. Again, he's comfortable with the ownership that we have here, and he wants to come in and prove himself. He understands that nothing's given, and he wants to go out and work for it. And he's like I said, he's a big body guy. Obviously, us losing Janny, Klotzy not making this trip gives us an opportunity to bring him in. And so far, he's fitting in really well with a couple of the guys here because he knows them. But he wants to go out and play, and that's a big thing for us.
All right, big series here in Tulsa, big road trip as well. You pretty much have to win the majority, if not all, the games. What's the key for game one?
Well, for us, it's not to put too much pressure on ourselves. We understand where we are in the standings. The guys have been playing great hockey. We just want to continue with that and continue to play consistent hockey. Tulsa's a team that will chip pucks out and chase them down, right? So, not that we want to play that game. We want to play our game consistently, and then continue to roll off our Sunday effort.
It was 80 degrees and sunny when we got in yesterday. Did you take those Lime scooters out for a spin?
No, I try and stay off those things. I probably hurt myself, but went for a real long walk, had a really good dinner. But you're right with that. With the weather down here, you can tell with the ice, a little bit softer, a little bit chippier, so our guys got to understand sometimes plays aren't there. Sometimes you got to make the simple, smart play, and we'll do that tonight.
I know you were given some pointers earlier in the skate. How do you adjust to this softer ice?
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes it's not about the pretty plays; it's about the smart, simple plays. So guys got to make the right plays at the right time and put pucks in the net. You can't pass the puck in the net; you can shoot the puck in the net. So we got to understand that, we got to realize that, and we got to have that effort tonight.
All right, good luck, Birdie. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.